Hi there, thank you so much for joining me for Yarn Bite with Nora. I hope you're doing well. It's autumn, it's the second day of fall. You know what that means in South Texas? Very little. Instead of 103, instead of 100 degrees, it's 94. 3 months out of the year, we get 100 plus weather. And then with our high humidity, we're talking a heat index of 115. And if you think you'd be miserable, you'd be very right. It's very humid. You can actually feel like you can swim through the humidity, through our air. It's so thick. But it's a refreshing, it's about 80 degrees in the morning. It's beautiful Sunday morning here. So I've got a few things to share with you. I've got my charity hats that I made. They're all done. I'm really excited. I also have some magazines that I bought because 100 is never enough, right? 100 is never enough. I also have a tale of two scarves. I think you're going to like them. I'm in love with them. So thank you again, and I hope you enjoy today's show. Believe in your own magic. So let's see what we've got in here today. We have some hats. And these little hats are going to a charity, clickforbabies.org. Aren't they cute? You can make so many hats with two skeins. This is crocheted, and all of the patterns are on clickforbabies.org. This is a little beanie. You get to be so creative. It's like working with a big fat crayon. Look at this. This is double. This is double, holding two widths of yarn. And actually it's purple. It's a deep grape. This one's really cute. Look at that. It just rolls. Super simple. This one's knitted, all stockinette. It's deep, deep purple, and it's coming out blue. Oh, you ready for this? This is my first successful Colorworks. What do you think? I'm proud. I'm proud of this. Look at the inside. Oh! Wow. I'm impressed. I have wanted to do color work. This was one of my goals. Color work was one of my goals for this year. And I achieved it on a small scale, but I achieved it nonetheless. I am so proud. Color work. Look at that. Here's another one where two separate yarns are held together. So here I had two purple yarns held together, and then I had an orange ombre held together with the purple, and then for the top where I made the decreases at the crown, once again I held two purple. And the yarn that I used was Karen Simply Soft worsted, and it really is soft. Oh, it's so soft. And I chose acrylic. It's 100% acrylic instead of a wool or wool blend because baby skins are so soft. And I thought, you know what? Wash and wear, baby spit up, moms can just throw it in the washer. This, I am totally converted. I used to be a yarn snob, an absolute yarn snob. 100% cotton, it had to be wool, it had to be cashmere, alpaca, it had to be natural fibers. Now, the acrylics are so soft. They're actually softer than some of the natural fibers, and the wear is so easy. You know, with the wash and wear, the care, you just throw it in the dryer. This is grape. Of course, it's coming out blue, but it is so purple. And then this, it's actually called gold ombre, but oh my gosh, I love the oranges. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And what started my conversion very slowly was I love this yarn. Love this yarn. I love this yarn. It was so soft. It was softer than all of the other big name brands of acrylic. It's so squishy and soft and not scratchy at all. And then when I ran into this Karen, I said, holy cow, I totally converted. I believe in acrylics. So if you want, you have until September 30th to send your little hats. And these are to create awareness against shaken baby syndrome and child abuse. Because new parents aren't aware that babies have a certain period of the day when they cry and they cry and they cry uncontrollably. So this is to remind them. And the reason I have more than one color, more than one purple, is because to make it boy friendly. I guess some of the hats that are being donated are kind of lavender and purpley, and some of the parents think they're a little too girly. So they were asking for boy friendly hats. So I made all of mine boy friendly. And I'm sending these to Oklahoma, even though I live in Texas. And the reason for that is both of my babies were born in Oklahoma, and I distinctly remember them having little hats. And at the time I didn't think about some loving mom or some loving grandma, volunteer, made the hats for them. So I made these little hats as a way to pay it forward. And I hope they like them. I hope it's going to keep some little baby warm. They will distribute them in November and December. And they're so tiny. And look at all the yarn I have left over. I tried to use all the yarn that I could, and I still had a ton left over for next year. So this is my magic box. Believe in your own magic. How we can all make a difference. And it fits in a little box. Well, I bought some magazines because, like I said, 100, 1,000 isn't enough. There's always something that's going to catch your eye. Oh, look at this. Annie's Trim the Tree. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Let me see, where's my... Oh, look at that little basket with the yarn. And then my daughter collects moose and deer. Isn't this sweet? Oh my gosh. I bought this online. Look what else. Oh, this little penguin. Oh, this little penguin slays me. Wow. Working with a camera is like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Oh. Isn't that sweet? It is just chock full of amigurumi. Here's a little snowman. Look at that snowman. Oh my goodness. Just everything is so sweet in here. And I love snowballs. I love snow globes. Look at that snow globe. Love it, love it, love it. Angels. It's not that expensive, actually. It's $9.99. I have a 10% discount with anniescatalog.com because I signed up for, I guess, a membership. So I get a discount. I also get to see some of their TV shows for free. And it's well worth it. Well worth it. I also noticed they had this at Barnes & Noble's. And there's coupons all the time that they send me on the internet. So, oh boy, I recommend this highly. Also, because I'm a sucker for Christmas, homemade holidays. Oh boy, look at that. Isn't this nice? These are pot holders. 50 designs for gift giving and holiday decorating. Oh, and I love the afghan right there. That is so pretty. Oh, here we go again. We've got a penguin, polar bear, and a big fat moose. Yep, it's a moose. It's a moose. Beautiful book. Beautiful book. Snowman, stockings, easy scarves. You know, what changes are the colorways for as time goes by, and they all kind of recycle. You know, they cycle back. This is earth colors from the 70s. It all comes back. Lots of ideas. Oh boy. Look at this. Love the border. This little border, it's difficult to see, has snowmen and snowflakes. And if you follow me, you know that I was looking for something very pretty, something very light to edge my snowflake afghan with. Look at that. Wouldn't that have been cute? Look at that. That is so pretty. I'm all about borders. Here's a close-up of the pot holders. So the Craft World. This is also $9.99. Craft World. Okay, and because I'm a sucker for anything with a freebie, of course you end up paying for the freebie, but that's beside the point. Look at this. This are two little cactus plants. How cute. And it has the yarn, and it has the pins, so you can make one of them. You can choose one of them, but of course it's going to have the pattern for both, and the pattern is inside of the magazine. And there were some other things I liked in here. Oh my gosh, this little burrow. Let me show you the little burrow. Look at that. So the directions will be in here. This is Simply Crochet. On page 43 is our little burrow. Oh gosh, it's just precious. Look, I already bought the yarn. I already bought the yarn to make this. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. You could even do them in Christmas colors if you wanted Mary and Joseph to be riding on him. Oh, look at the detail. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious. So pretty. And this is very retro. These little coveralls with the watermelon. Very, very retro. Then, so that was crochet, but of course they have a knitting package with a freebie that I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for. Okay, this one is a little hedgehog. Little hedgehog pin cushion. I like hedgehogs. Isn't that cute? Look how easy that is. It's just a tube. And as in the other one, with the other one, it has the yarn and has the pins for pin cushion. And there's a variety of patterns in here. Simply knitting. Beautiful. And of course, even the ads are full of inspiration. Even the ads. This picture right here, easy lace, vintage. Vintage. People love vintage style. Look at that. So this one is also probably going to be $9.99. And use your coupons. Use your coupons, and that'll make the price more affordable. Here's another addition to my library. A Year of Afghans. It's by Leisure Arts. A Year of Afghans. I love Leisure Arts. number one, hands down, my favorite pattern maker. Everything is so well explained, everything detailed, pictures, words, charts. Very, very seldom. I think I can name maybe once, twice where I had difficulty understanding, and that was my lack of experience, not because of the way they were explaining. Here's some more. Oh, this one also I ordered online, and this is, look at this. I love that border. These are hearts. This is for February, but I was thinking, wow, I could have used this as a border for my snowflake blanket, and I still might. I love the Banksia, and it ends with a square. I could still add the little points because I was looking for something pointy like icicles, and that is so pretty. Look at that. Wow. Love borders. Crazy about borders. But let me show you July. July is what sold me on this whole magazine. Another border. Can you see those stars? Wow. Something so different. You may recall a couple of months ago, I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought $200 worth of yarn. Well, this was some of the yarn that I bought. I love this wool, and it's a blend of 80% acrylic, wash and wear. I love it. Machine wash, machine dry. 20% wool, and that'll keep my family members in Wisconsin and Salt Lake City nice and toasty. Well, I got this beautiful black, rich black. It's coming across a little blue. Then this brown. Deep, rich. And then a navy. It's darker, much darker than it's coming across. And I thought, wow, these are really nice. But you know what? There's no contrast. Look at that. It's all nice and flat. Too flat, actually. So the next time I went, same bin. Look at this. Wow. And it kind of reminds me of that blanket with the stars. And I also got this to contrast. Won't that make a beautiful blanket? Oh, wow. So I can make the stars out of this and then put this in between the rows. So I'm very pleased. And this is a different brand. This is not, I love this yarn. This one is a Yarn Bee Andes Alpaca. So there is a little bit of alpaca in this, and this was $3.99, a little higher price range, but regularly it was $5.49. And then this one is Yarn Bee Brushworks Mustard. I love the mustard color. So 70s, so earth tones. And this one I believe is 100% acrylic. And that, you know what? I figured for the border, that's okay. That's okay, because it's just for decoration. So I was very pleased with this purchase. I'm going to be making this after I finish my daughter's sweater, which I will show you next. I just started this, and you can recall this beautiful poncho, and it's called Camden Hills Poncho. I love the new designs where they just look like oversized sweaters, but they're called ponchos. Wow, very nice. And what I have done so far, I have just done a little swatch, and my swatch is a little bit tight, so I need to do another one with a larger needle. I love the yarn. It is a Knit Picks Swish Worsted Marbled Heather. So it has those little flecks. little flecks, and they reflect the light, so it's not going to be a solid wall of gray. And it's, oh, they should call it squish instead of swish. Swish is because it's 100% washable, machine washable, but wow, 100% super washed merino wool. They should rename it squish. Oh, it's so nice. So this next segment I call the tale of two scarves. I am so excited to show you this. Snappy Tots is one of my favorite designers. In my opinion, she designs toys you can wear. Oh wow, look at that, look at that. It's called the Snappy Sampler Scarf. Each square has a different crochet stitch. I'm going to switch this so you can see the other side. Look at that. This is the hat, see the red hat? And it looks like lumps of snow, doesn't it? The expressions, oh my goodness, all the detail. Look at his little scarf. Look at his little snappy scarf. This little guy, he has a fuzzy hat. Look at the top of his fuzzy hat. Earmuffs. Oh, wow. Look at that, the little scarf with a button. And then it looks like brickwork right here. Mistletoe on this one. Look at this guy. Look at that top hat with a band. Wow. And his face, and he's got a scarf. Every one of these squares is different. Wow. How gorgeous. Love Snappy Tots, one of my favorite crochet designers. Snappy Tots. It's a, you purchase her pattern, you purchase it, well worth the money, well worth the money. Love this. This is going to my 25-year-old son in Wisconsin. It's made out of 100% acrylic. It's for fun. I think he'll love it. I hope he loves it. Now, the next one is also a purchased pattern, and it's Mirkwood by Kalura Hudson. And my daughter had asked me some time ago for a hooded scarf. Oh, I'm talking years. And I know she's very particular, so I purchased this not knowing all the detail. Holy moly. There's a video for the cast on. Because it's kind of a tubular cast on, so it's very smooth. It doesn't have the little chain on the bottom. It's actually a continuation of the chain. Then look at the cables. Then you have the lace, cables on each side. I had mentioned that I had put the pattern away with the yarn that I had purchased, and I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't the right size yarn. So I mixed it with a finger weight in a different color, and it was so busy that you really couldn't see all the detail, and it was so much work. So I frogged it, I unraveled it, and I decided, well, I'll just make something simple on the body, and I had a free pattern which is called Blue Sky Alpacas Extra Quick and Easy Scarf, right there. And I did kind of follow that little border from the alpaca sky, but I want you to see, oh wow, this is the cast off. Can you see how that little chain's not at the edge? It's as if it just continues, it just runs over. Wow. That's amazing. And then you can see I have 3 colors. Well, you can see 2 colors of brown here, and then I used another color of brown because I have so much. And I wanted to use up some of my stash. Then, oh wow, the hood. This is the color I wanted. All cream. All cream. But I used Rowan worsted, 100% superwash here. And unfortunately, the fingering weight is not 100% superwash, so this will have to be hand washed and then laid flat. But look at the detail. Look at all, that is just the hood. Look at the cabling on the edge. Whoa. On both sides. Because you knit it as a rectangle and then you just knit the top. And then, wow, look at how this little cable is seamed together. It doesn't even look like there's a seam. Look at that. Wow, right there. Whoa, doesn't even look like there's a seam. And this was I don't use it very often, but it's really easy and it's really nice. It's the 3 needle cast off, and it gives you a really stretchy, strong seam. And I'm going to do another one in a turquoise, solid turquoise, so you'll be able to see all of the detail. And I'm going to follow the cables, and I'm going to do this, leave this on the outside. I think that's so pretty. Why go to all that trouble and then not have it be shown? So this is, it'll look like a separate hat, and it's so wide, it's almost a shawl in the back. Let me show you. I haven't blocked it yet, but look at that. You can just wear it as a shawl. It's so wide. Can you see it? So wide. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I might still make one totally cream. That, to me, it came out stunning. Oh, and then I like this detail also. And this was this little chain was created with the slip one as if to purl. The first stitch on the left needle on every row. Didn't that turn out pretty? Wow, 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 wow. So lots of experimenting, lots of future. Oh, and then this little chain. Wow. I have to do it. I have to do it all in the cream. Look at that. Amazing. So squishy. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Your time is precious, and you're precious too. Thank you so much. It just makes me so happy that people would be interested in my projects. I have lots of aspirations, lots of projects on the burner, and I got to write it down. I got to write down what I had planned for what, because you know, I may not be able to get to it in a year and I won't remember what was I thinking. Thank you so much.